Hello friends, I am back with another little craft with me video because I want to work on embellishing some of the tags that I've made off camera for my current project, which is the spring journal, and I will link my previous video where I made the cover in the description below. And yeah, so I have made these tags off camera, and I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but I just want to embellish them. However, this morning I also made another collage that I want to cut into tags and also use for my spring journal because it uses some of the same papers. So where these are similar colors, I figured, hey, because I had some printer issues, and I don't know, the magenta wouldn't print right, even though it wasn't empty, and it would like print lines. So I didn't want to use, like here you can tell on this one a little bit, and so I just exchanged it so I could print nicely again, or my printer would print better quality. However, I didn't want to throw away these papers, so I decided I'm going to make another collage because you can never have enough collages and tags, and I just love it. It's so relaxing. So I did different book pages. I did these digital papers. I just tore them with my tearing ruler into bigger pieces and then in smaller pieces and layered them on the a scrapbook paper that I never ever use, except for now. Where's my glue stick? And I just collaged them, and now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm just gonna rotate and spin it so I don't remember like what part is the bottom, or I don't know. I have no idea what it's gonna look like. So these are my two tag sizes that I usually make. Yeah, and so these are my samples, and I'm gonna do a few of these, and I also do these guys. And if you don't know what these are, let me see if I can find a sample. Actually, I don't have a sample, but I have a journaling or a page for my journal. You glue these into the corner, and it's like a corner, like not a pocket but a tuck, so it's like a corner band, and you can see the corner of whatever you tuck in here. And I just like this, and then you can put a ruffle or some lace on here. I've done these in my super old like first journals that I made for myself, and the other day I looked through them and I was like, wow, I had so many different ideas, and I don't even use those anymore. So I want to bring back a whole bunch of things that I've done in the past when I first started making my journals, and I haven't, like, I've forgotten about them. So I think I'm gonna make a few of these big card or tags, and you can just trim, and then like you don't have to trace them, but that's somehow one way I like doing them. Actually, you know what I'm doing. I am going to erase this real quick, and I'm going to do half. First, I'm gonna make a line in half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I cannot fit two on this, and I don't want to be one tag the right size and then one shorter. So I'll just do it in half, and then I add those lines. So here's my 6-inch line. And you can always erase this, but I'm going to cover up the back anyway, so nobody's going to see those lines. And now, oopsies, I'm still in the frame. I'm just going to see, so it's this much shorter, but that's okay. So I'm just going to align the top so I can do these little corners. And then I'm going to do one over here. Gosh, I'm going to end up with so many tags, but then I don't have to make new tags for my next projects. Okay, let's make 4 of these big ones, and then let's see what we can fit in here. 1, 2, or I'm gonna do 1, 2, and then a journaling card, and then one of those corners. I don't know. let's just see what we can get out of here. Okay. And I love cutting them, not looking at the front, and then you flip them over and surprise, they look nice. Okay, so maybe I'll do this. And then we have a journaling card here. Yeah, let's do that. One. And then this, we can still use this somehow for a cluster or some embellishment. Depending on what it looks like. I might just toss it if I don't like whatever is on this side or if it's boring. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tags. And then here, this can be a, oops. Perfect. This could be a 4x6 journaling card. Perfect. We love it. Yes. Or it doesn't have to be exactly 4x6, but it is this size journaling card. So yeah, 6 inches by a little, yeah, it's exactly 4. That's perfect. Okay, so this corner thing, I did like, I can just do it this way so I can actually see what I'm doing. And you can make this bigger or smaller, but I kind of like this size. So, and then I have this little part left. However, I can do like an inch circle punch. I can punch out an inch circle, and then I can use it as an embellishment or something. There's always something you can do with little pieces. Okay, so and then we can fit some more stuff in here. Can do one of those because. Oh, this can fit 2, and then I can use my punch or my 2-inch circle punch and punch something out here. So you get a whole bunch of shapes and things out of one 12x12 scrapbook paper. And you could obviously, you don't have to use those pre-made tags as a template. You can make up your own, or you can just, what I used to do, I would just cut it, but I would look at the front and see what I can, like how I can split it up or divide it up so I have nice pieces. However, I love the surprise effect, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I am going to cut this. I'm gonna just cut, and you can cut it with your trimmer, paper trimmer, but I don't want to take that out right now. I like cutting with my scissors. Okay. And I think I want to decorate these with like lots of lace, maybe. I love, oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I love, like, oh my gosh, my brain. I think I just sneezed half of my brain out. No. Pastel colors with lace. That makes me think of spring. Hence my spring junk journal with lots of lace. Okay. This is so exciting. When you make, if you make tags like this or journaling cards, do you also do the surprise thing where you don't look at it until you're done cutting them? Because I started doing that because, first of all, it's fun, and second, it's sometimes I get so stuck on like how am I gonna cut these and what sizes am I gonna cut these into, because I focus too much on what I want to be on every tag on the front. But this way, it's like, I would say 99% of the time, they look beautiful. And you would never even make the tags like this if you would actually look at the front. So this is just random, but I think they always look great. Okay. Almost done. And then it's reveal time. And I can use a bunch of my new sari silk that I just got the other day. Oh, that was close. I thought I was going to cut this off. I can use some of my new sari silk as the little ribbons up the top. And then this corner piece. Okay, and I'm saving these two pieces. Oh, these are pretty for my clusters. Okay, corner piece, lovely. So this can either go in this side or in this side. Here we go. Lovely, I love the lilacs. Oh, I forgot the corners. Whoopsies. And one more. All right, ta-da! Some blue. Ooh, I like this. It's like yellowish, greenish, or teal. Little one with some eggs. Oh, wow, I love this one. Fable. And then another tag. Wow. Pretty. And my journaling card. Wow. Okay, I like this one. That's a nice journaling card. I think I'm gonna make round corners. Okay, so, and then we can, whoopsies, embellish them. All right, so I like those. So these are totally different in color. Like these are more bluish, yellowish, pink, and these have like a teal and a purple in there that I like. All right, so let's trim this on the bottom. And I usually back these with like coffee dyed paper, but right now I'm trying to save my coffee dyed paper for like junk journal pages, because it's winter and I usually don't dye my paper in the winter because I use the hot summer or spring sun. Well, we don't have hot sun in spring, but hot summer sun to dry them outside, which goes pretty quick. I know you can bake them, but I like to make patterned paper, and I can link to my patterned paper coffee dyeing video up there. But yeah, so I can't dry them outside right now while I'm talking. I'm just gonna distress real quick. So what I came up with when I rearranged some of my craft room, I moved all my old books from I have like this shelf in the window, it's like a windowsill shelf thing, in a bookcase. And you know how these old books, or any books, sometimes have like a blank page in the front and in the back. Sometimes they even have more, because when you print books, you have to have the number of pages has to be, you have to be able to divide it by 4, because like this, when they are bound, so when they print it, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So if your book has less or more pages, then they have to add some blank pages, unprinted pages. And so I just started tearing all those out of my old books, and they're like some nice yellow ones and beige ones and cool textures. Let me get some. So yeah, I have a few. So that's another great way to just use up book pages, but empty book pages. I use them to back my tags and my journaling cards now, because what else would I do with these? So that's what I'm gonna use for these, and they have really nice textures. All right, so I'm gonna back them off camera, because I'm sure you know how to glue stuff on a tag. I can do one, I mean, if you're interested. And then I'm gonna do the rest off camera. And then I like to sew around them as a like it just gives it a finished look. Okay, so first thing I do when I cut my tags is, first of all, glue stuff back on there. Sometimes when you don't put glue all over the paper, when you cut it, you might get pieces that are not glued on the edge. Okay, so first I cut them, then I distress them, the edges. I'm just gonna put this in my ink. And then I back them, because when I sew, I obviously want the back already on there. So let's see if we can fit some small ones on here. Nope, it's too small. So I'll just, look how nice and yellow these pages are. So I want this. Okay, I'm gonna go to the edge, so I have this yellow. I usually do, I just cover them, I just glue them all on. Oh, don't need this. I can use this for answers. Oh, it's a vocabulary test. Interesting. Grammar made interesting. So the small ones can fit on this. So I can probably fit all 3 on them. Perfect. Yeah. I'll go this way. So I glue them all on there, and then I cut them all. I cut them all at the same time. I feel like it saves me time if I do one thing at a time and not keep switching. And I try to glue, line a frame, glue them in the bottom corner if it lines up, because then I don't have to cut these 2 edges. I love saving time. Okay. Oops. Ah. My finger took the glue off. And then one more. Ugh. So sticky. Wow, that's, one of them is super crooked. You can tell. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do the rest, and then I'll be back and we can embellish. Alrighty, I am back. So on some I did some, well, this is the only one I did completely in zigzag stitching. Most of them are just straight stitch. Some, like this one, I did a little bit zigzag here and there, and I thought I did another one like that. Maybe not. Nope. Okay, so, oh yeah, and this is like from the piece that I had left over. I just cut this out and then I sewed around this. This is gonna be a cluster, or I'm gonna make a cluster tab or something. All right, so now we're going to embellish, and I was looking through the things. Oh yeah, and here's the other one. I was looking through the things that I could use to embellish, and I have a whole bunch of transparent stickers that are beautiful, but I think they will not stand out because they would just be too transparent, and there's some really like big blobs of color on these, so I need something that really, like a focal point that really stands out and doesn't blend in or like disappear, because it's such a busy pattern. Okay, so I just recently got these, and I had filmed the haul, and these are just so beautiful. Yeah, so I might use them on here. I also have these little tiny flowers, so I can use them as well. Let's see, what color do I like? Oh, this one's a nice one, but I don't know if this could stand out. That's cute. Okay. Yeah, I feel like these flowers should go in little tags. not on the big ones because we need a little bigger, embellishment on those big tags. Let's get these purpley purple ones. Come out, come out, come out. That's cute. Okay, so let's put these away. So I got my my box with my fuzzy cuts. Oh, I thought I could like stack this. Nope. Fuzzy cuts and labels. Unfortunately, I don't think I have labels that match these colors. Maybe I'll have to use, oops, like brown labels. Oh, there's a brown one. No, that doesn't go with that style. That's gonna be difficult. This one. Nope. Okay, I gotta move this over. So I have like a teal. Maybe not. Okay, I don't know yet about labels. I'm not gonna put mushrooms. I have flowers and birds, but I'm not sure how well they will work with let's see what birds we got with the color scheme, like the light colors. Oh, that's a pretty one. Nope. That's too dark. That's an interesting one. I like that one. Because my tags are mostly pastels. So I don't want to put like a bright. It's too bright. I might have to use the brown ones. Not sure. Well, that wasn't a lot. I thought I had more birds. Well, okay, let's go find flowers. No mushrooms. Let's see, let me get some good big flowers. No, not even in the frame here. A dark rose. Whoa, look at this. That's a little big. Maybe I have to print some. Maybe I'll just cut this off. That's an option. I may have to print some other flowers. No, it's too small. Oh, that's pretty. Ugh. So yeah, I pretty much just go through my stash and then, hey, this is like this one. Through my stash and try to find no, it's too blue. Maybe I'll put the bird with the eggs. Like he laid the eggs, even though those are all different eggs. Too dark. Why don't I have any? Oh, there's a purple. That's not good enough. I mean, not doesn't work. It's not the same kind of purple, I guess. So I need one for here and one for here. Gosh, why don't I have anything? That's too big. And very bright. What if I trim? No. Maybe I'll just trim this off because I like this. Might not put the flower on there though. What are you? Oh. Maybe. And if you are looking, oh, my favorite flower. If you are looking, that's too big. If you are looking for, I might do this. If you're looking for fussy cut flowers, I would just put that in the search on Etsy. And there's a whole bunch of shops that use, or that sell like flowers that you can print, but they don't have like a background. You can just cut them out. Some of them even have like a gray or beige frame around them, so you can fussy cut them even easier. And that's how that's where I get mine. And I love them. Okay, so do I want my hyacinth here? I kind of like... or do I trim something off? Maybe I'll take this. Okay, I'll save you for another time. I don't have anything on the purple. I need purple. Nope. Oh. But it's a different kind of purple. Sigh. Oh. There's a darker purple, but it's so big. And I always, I print them in different sizes, so you can shrink them when you're in your print settings. So if you don't want gigantic flowers, just make them smaller. Or print 2 pages on one. That can also work. Nope. Okay, I guess I have to ponder a little bit about the purple one. I'll leave this out. Okay, let's move this over here. And I'll just start. I like this. Okay, so do I just glue that on here and I'll just trim it? Maybe I'll just trim this. I want to do that because I already sewed on it. I don't want to glue it like over. Chips. There we go. And then I'll just trim this too. Try to line it up with this cut up there. Chips. And it goes right here. I like this. Okay, let's glue it down. I might just distress it a little tiny bit. Yeah, I think this one was one of the flowers that came with a beige background. So when you printed it, it had like the little border around it, so you can just trim along that, and then you have a frame or a border around the flower. Ooh, I really like this. Come on. Okay, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna do this, and now I need some. What did I do with my phone book? Oh. I have a phone book because I don't use phone books, so that's my glue book. Alrighty. So if you want to do something like this, like where it goes overlaps, or like where you cut it, trim it off on the edge, you probably want to do it before you sew around it. I didn't think of that, or I think I've, ow, that was my knee. I don't think I've ever done it this way. So yeah, I learned something new as well. Okay, do I still want this flower? I don't know. I have a different pink. Let's just get them all and do some auditioning here. Okay, that's cute. Nope. No, it doesn't stand out. Nope. Okay. Do I want this or not? Are competing? I want a brown. No. Beige. Nope. No, I think I'm not gonna put a flower on this one. It might just, I want this to be my focal point. Okay, so, ugh. And I am going to, I think, just finish one tab and then do the next one and then do the next one. No. I like this one. Okay. So, what am I going to do? Am I going to put around? Oh yeah, I finally bought a new single hole punch because the old one I had always, like, it was a little bent, maybe bent. I don't know. It never ever worked ever since I bought it. I mean, this is like $3 or so at Hobby Lobby, but I can finally punch a hole and it doesn't get, like, I don't have to, like, hurt myself. So, chips. And then where's my hole enforcer? Oh, all the way over there. Whoa, there goes my cardstock. So I use, oh, that's what I used for printing. Okay, so I use this. It's just like some craft cardstock, and then I use my, ugh, that didn't work. Why did you not work? Because I guess it's too, what? Why are you not working? Did I not do it right? Or maybe it's too thick? Maybe I'm using it wrong. Yeah, here we go. And then I make my own hole enforcers because I like the craft color. Usually it's not that hard, but somehow I'm hurting myself. Okay. And then I just use my art glitter glue. And put a little bit of glue on here. Ah! Too much. And chips. And chips. I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's a little shabby chic, I would say. Okay. Do I want this or no? Do I want this? No. Okay, let's just get the whole ball of sari silk out. Maybe we'll find a good color. No. I kind of like this blue. I want this green. Oh, that looks nice too. That matches the leaves. Okay, let's go with the green if I can find it. Beginning and an end. Okay. So sometimes there's weak spots and you want to be careful because if you like have the weak spot in the middle of your ribbon and you try to tighten it, then you tear it. That happened to me. Okay. And ta-da! I think it's really cute. I like it. Number 1 is done. So now let's do a big one. Or the journaling card. Okay, so I definitely want more than just the bird because the bird disappears a little bit in here. Oh, it's the leaves from my flower that I cut off. Okay, maybe I'll put some lace on there. Let's see. Do we have good lace that we can put on there? Let's see. I'm just looking at the different kinds I have. This might be too shiny. It's a big Hobby Lobby one. Maybe some tulle. That can't even see that. What are we gonna set you on? Okay, let me get my lace box really quick. Okay, so I have a piece of a lace ribbon, and this also blends in. However, I think I'm gonna do something like this maybe. This is just my waxed paper bag. I'm crinkling it. We like texture and stuff. Okay, so how do I want my journaling card to be? I want it upright. I want it this way. I want it this way. No, I think I want to do it upright. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so let's just go for it and just do some gluing, because otherwise I will never make up my mind. Okay, so for this bird, I'm using my art glitter glue instead of my glue stick, because I'm gluing this on my lace and the crinkly paper, and I want it to grab and sink into those layers or texture, and I feel like it would not stick well or not as good if I did it just with the glue stick. So now my birdie's grounded. You're grounded. Go to your room. Grounded with some elements under the birdie, and I like it. Okay, so this may or may not be, okay, this probably will be in a side pocket, I think. That's what I envision. So I want to put a tab on the side. And I'm going to use an eyelet. Let's see, what color do I like? Do I want something totally different? Do I want a blue? Oh, I like this. It's like an old dusty rose, or nope. No. Ugh. Well, that's the problem when you have too many choices. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, chips. Let's do this. So now I gotta move some stuff around here because I gotta dig my eyelets out. Going to use a gold one because I never used a gold one. Oh my gosh, I meant to tell you guys. So I have a whole bunch of I have a box with a whole bunch of eyelets, and I hardly ever use the gold ones. And over our duck run, we have a tarp. The tarp came with the fencing, like the duck run stuff. Okay, now I'm just gonna try to see where the center is, or here we go. Phew, glad I didn't hit the bird. Yeah, so anyway, and it had like grommets. Oh gosh, well that didn't work at all. What kind of an eyelet are you? Okay, because I'm gonna get the other ones. But we had some really strong storms lately, or during the winter. And yeah, see, I have so many gold ones that I don't use. And those all tore. So the tarp was like almost flying away. So one night, it was like cold and freaking cold, wind. I went outside armed with my crocodile, a bunch of these golden these guys, and a bunch of zip ties. And I went around, and like every maybe 10 to 12 or every 12 inches, I put a little eyelet into the tarp, and I zip tied it to the fencing, and that actually worked. I had to do it like twice or three times throughout the winter because the storm would tear it up again. But I every time I did that, I actually laughed on the inside because I thought it was funny that I mean, hey, when you're crafty, you're creative, so creative problem solving, right? Okay, so I'm gonna stick this in here. This is like the same color as the sleeve. Isn't this neat? Yep, fixed my duck run with my crocodile and golden eyelets that I usually never use, except for right now. Just gotta be creative. I also had like big grommets, like the bigger ones, but you have to hammer that, but you cannot hammer on a fence, like the run is covered in the fence and then the tarp is on top of it, so that doesn't work. Oh wow, I really like this too. And then it goes in the side pocket and you can chop. pull that out. Okay, number 2 is done, and then I'll do a big tag, and then I'm gonna do the other ones just off camera because the video might get a little too long. Okay, so is he gonna sit on this heart? Because I really kind of want to use that heart, or do I not use the heart and just use the bird? What are we gonna do? Oh, here we go. Okay, we can do something with this. Let me think. Let me think. I can do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I can do something. Let's see. Can I sew this? Or do I glue it? I'll just glue it. Again, I have never done this before. Never attached my sari silk like this. But I'm just gonna use this to ground the bird and the heart. Oops. Ah! Oop, my heater just came on. It's been kind of warm today, like 48 maybe? That was nice, but it was foggy because we still have a ton of snow. So the snow started melting, and it got all foggy and stuff. Huh, I'm not so sure about that now. But maybe a flower. Do I have a flower in this color? What did I do with my flowers? Oh, I don't think I have a flower in that color. No. Okay, I'm gonna go with the hard. It's really weird, but I'm just gonna go for it. Let's craft outside our comfort zone. Craft outside the box. I need to do that more often. And then your comfort zone grows the more stuff you do outside of your comfort zone. So here are my finished tags. So this one I almost forgot because it was under my pile of sari silk. So here I just have these, I think, lilacs and 2 labels, and I used some gilding paste around the edges and some lace up here. Then this one you saw me make on camera, so this just goes in the corner of a page. This one is like the weirdest one, I think, but it is what it is. It's my craft outside the comfort zone. Here, I have these big roses, and then I put 2 eyelets in here, and I just tied a lovely bow up here with a blue that matches that blue from down here. Hydrangeas, I think. This one I really love, and I also added the gilding around the edges. I just love all these colors and layers and textures and things. And then this one, I had the bird on here, but then I was like, the bird looked, I don't know, it was a little too big, and it would have covered the big egg. So I just put some lace on here with the, I think, crocus. Is it a crocus? And then I put this over it. Looks like a little garden fence. And then my very favorite tag. I love this. I might have to keep this. Also some gilding around the edges. You can tell a little bit shininess. And then the purple one, I ended up using a sticker. I tried flowers. I tried different things. I could not find anything. So I think it looks nice because we have like a little bit of teal, the very dark purple flower and some lace. And then up here I just stapled on some sari silk and then a button on top because I have a staple on there. So it's different. I tried to use a different technique, or different embellishing technique, I would say, for them all. So that's why stuff like this happens. I don't know, it's just, I don't know, weird. Yeah, so like with lace up here, or with a double eyelets with the bow, or with the button, or the hole enforcer and the side. Yeah, so these are my tags for my spring journal, and I hope you got some ideas. I would love to hear your, or read your feedback, and I am excited to add them all to my journal. So I'll talk to you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you and your comments. Thank you. Bye.